Breezy. So today's story time is about the last time I got a whooping. I got my butt whooped by my mama, and OMG. I was old. I was pretty old. I was 16. No. I was I was 15. Yeah, I think I was 15 or 16. I can't remember. And to me, that's pretty old to begin a butt whooping. But yes, your girl got her butt whooped. And I'm usually a pretty good kid, but someone snitched on me, and that's why I got my ass whooped. My mom was strict, but she wasn't like super strict. So it was my cousin and maybe two or three of our friends. They were all talking about going to the party. There was going to be a lot of kids from the schools or whatever going, and it wasn't far from the house. We weren't allowed to go to parties. My mom just wasn't having it unless it was like a close friend of ours that she know birthday party or whatever, then she'll let us go. But like as far as a house party, that was out. It was Saturday, and my cousin and I think two or three of our friends, they were like, let's go to the party. So I didn't like parties anyways, but my cousin told me if I go, because she knew the only way she can go was if I went. So she said if I go, she'll buy me some minutes for my chirp. So back then, we had chirps and you put minutes on your chirp. So I was like, ooh, minutes for my chirp? Heck yeah, let's go. We had it all planned out and everything. She was like, we won't be there that long. We'll be back home before curfew, because curfew was 10 o'clock for us. So that evening, we had told my parents that we were going downtown to the Pike. The Pike has like the movie theaters, arcade, and all that stuff. So we were like, we were going downtown to the Pike with our older cousin who was grown. They thought we were downtown at the Pike. And then me and my cousin met up with our friends and we went to the house party that wasn't too far from our house. So we go there, and we were there for a little bit because the party wasn't popping. So we was there for maybe like an hour, and then we were like, let's go. We called our older cousin. She met up with us. So, we had to all go home together because we left together and stuff. So we met up with her, and as we're walking back to the house, she gets a phone call. And it's from one of her friends, and she's like, hey, is your little cousins at that party? She said, nah, I got them right here with me. We're on our way to the house. What's up? Well, her friend told her that the party had got shot up. My cousin was like, you guys left just in time. So we knew right then and there, like, we definitely can't let them find out that we were at that party. So we weren't going to say anything about it. Of course, like, we couldn't. I mean, whether it got shut up or not, we were not supposed to be there, so we couldn't say anything about it. So we went home, and my mom and them, they found out about the party had got shot up and stuff like that. And then my mom was like, see, that's why I'm glad y'all didn't go. That's why I told y'all can't go to these parties, because they be shooting, they be wanting to fight. My cousin and I looked at each other like, girl, oh, like she cannot know. So a week later, I'm outside of my house chilling. It was a weekday. It was a week after that, but it was on a weekday. I always chilled in our front yard, and I always had the homies over there. I had like maybe 3 or 4 homeboys that would come by and chill and talk to me and stuff. And so one day, I'm standing out there, and one of the homeboys' cousin or friend, I forgot who he was to them, but he had walked by, and so he's talking to me. And then my cousin Snoopy came outside because he stayed with us. He comes outside, so the boy started talking to him and stuff. And so the boy was like, yeah, Breezy and them was at the party, the one that got shot. So I'm like, shut up. So I'm looking at him like, shaking my head. And so my cousin looked at me, and he said, when did you go to a party? And so I was like, I didn't go to no party. And so he was like, yes, you did. It was you. He started naming us, naming the people I was with. And so my cousin looked at me again, and he said, you wasn't supposed to go to no party. Ooh, your mama gonna get you. You know you could have got hurt. So I'm like, he not gonna tell on me. Like, we cool like that. He ain't gonna tell on me. He said, I'm about to go in the house and tell your mama you was at that party because you wasn't supposed to be at that party. So then the homeboy gonna look at me and was smiling and stuff like it was funny. I already didn't like that boy. So when he did that, I was really like, oh, you better not ever come around me again. So my cousin was like, I'm about to go in the house and tell. So at first, I thought he was playing with me. I'm like, oh, he not gonna really go in there and tell her. He go in the house. So I'm thinking he just going in his room or something. So I'm out there talking to the boy, and I said, why did you tell him that? And he was like, I didn't know you wasn't supposed to be there. And I was like, well, you see me shaking my head saying, no, stupid. And so he was like, oh, my bad, I didn't. And I'm like, and you was still going. Like, just shut up. So I told him not to come over there anymore. And so he left, went about his business because he was walking past my house. That's the reason why he stopped, and he saw me there. He just decided to talk. So then I'm like, oh my gosh. I walk in the house and my mom is in the kitchen. And she said, I forgot her exact words, but you thought you was going to do something and I wasn't going to find out? And she was pissed. She was using that tone, that I'm about to get your ass tone. And so I'm like, oh my God. So my heart dropped and I'm like, nah, man, I'm 15. She ain't going to whoop me. Boy, she said, you go ahead and go in your room because I'm about to go in there. I'm going to whoop your ass. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I haven't had a whooping in years. I'm about to get a whooping. So I'm extremely pissed off because I ain't had a butt whooping in I don't know how many years. And now I'm about to get a whooping because somebody decided to snitch on me. And I'm like, oh man, I'm about to get my butt whooped. Like, I do not want to get my butt whooped. But I was kind of like, well, if that's the only discipline I'm going to get is a butt whoop, well, let's get it over with. As long as you don't say I can't have my phone or I can't have my computer, we Gucci. So I'm like, I'm about to just go in here and lay down and get this butt whooping. And I did. I went in my room and I laid in my bed on my stomach and I was just waiting for her to come in and whip my butt. I was just ready to get it over with so I can get on my phone. So I'm like, because I didn't want to get on my phone and she came in the room because then I would have gave her an idea to take my phone. So I was like, man, just come on and hurry up and whip me so I can get on my phone or something. It took her a cool minute to come in there. I guess she was trying to figure out what belt she wanted to use. But she came in there with her bust belt. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to get it. And she whooped me. And, you know, of course, you have to cry. If you don't cry, then they're going to keep going. So I cried and stuff. And I was like, I'm sorry. And then that was it. That was the end of I didn't get whoopings after that. But I was so pissed because I got a whooping because of somebody else. But that was the last time I got my butt whooped. At 15 years old, y'all. 15 years old. Got that ass whooped. Luckily, I didn't get punished because boy, oh boy. And I'm glad that it happened on a weekday because had it happened on a Friday, I couldn't leave the house or do anything until Monday. How old were you when you got your last spanking? And why did you get a spanking? Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, waves.
That's a damn pterodactyl.
That's what I said.
Okay, you guys, we got some hard-boiled pre-cooked eggs, but I don't think they cook.
Look, yours ain't like the ours.
Cause you got a mixed breed. Yours a mixed breed.
Oh, okay. You want me to just don't do it hard, bitch.
Crack. Boy, I told you.
Oh! Nasty.
Oh, like dripping. Like Andrew.
Oh, you eat it.
You're gonna throw up.